So that was last week's picks. Shout out to us. We're fucking geniuses. Let's move on to next week's picks. LeSchmigley, you're gonna take the reins on this. Get started. What's the first game, Daddy?
All right, first game is we got the Raiders at the Broncos. Broncos are favored by 9.5.
Wait, is it the
The
Broncos or is it the Ravens?
Broncos.
Raiders at Broncos.
Yep.
Yeah. So Raiders at Broncos. Broncos are minus 9.5. The Raiders did a whole.
Go ahead.
Raiders did a whole lot of nothing last week. For the first three quarters, they did a whole lot of nothing. I know it's a division game. I know 9.5 is a lot, but Raiders give me no reason to go for them, so I'm saying Broncos minus 9.5.
Man, I don't know. The Broncos defense has been playing so well. Like, I think Geno might have had 4 touchdowns against the Jags, but I don't see him getting 3 touchdowns against the Broncos. And then the Broncos, I think, are going to have, I think they're going to have a pretty decent day. 9.5 is a lot, though. But it's in Mile High. But I'm going to, I've been taking the Broncos the last couple weeks. I'm going to take the Broncos. Benoit?
I'm going to roll with 9.5's a lot. It's too much. I just don't think. I think Denver, for whatever reason, keeps it close. They seem to be playing to their strength of their opponents, and I can see this one being kind of a slog. I'm going to take the 9.5 with Las Vegas.
Okay, very good. What do you got next, Schmigley?
Next, we have Falcons at the Colts. Colts are minus 5.5. Atlanta finally has a QB. They barely lost to the Patriots, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Indy is first in the NFL in points, first in yards per play. I'm taking the Colts minus 5.5.
I'm going to go with the Falcons. I don't think, and 5.5 is too much, and I think that Michael Penix is going to connect with Drake London, and it's going to be a bit of a shootout. I think the Colts will win, but I think it'll be closer than people think. So I'm going with the Falcons on this. Benoit?
I'm going to roll with Indy coming off the loss, and I feel like the Falcons are kind of an every other game team. I like them way more at home than I like them on the road. This is their second straight road game.
Still in the dome, though. Still in the dome.
That 5.5 number is perfect. Like, it's almost a coin flip. But I'm going to roll. I'm going to see. I'm going to go with a little bounce back from Indy here after their poor showing.
I'll tell you this. If Danny Jones doesn't have a bounce back, this could be the start of an unraveling.
Oh my gosh, sorry. Did I say that game was in Indy? No, it's in Berlin.
No, it's in Berlin.
It's in Berlin?
Okay. All right, yes.
Oh my God. Whoa. Changes everything. I thought we were getting a domer. I'm going to go with the Colts. Sorry. Changing my thing. Right. I thought it was a dome. I thought that at least Penix could put up some numbers in the dome and it'd be a shootout. In Berlin, first time Penix is traveling across the pond to play. No, not doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. What's next?
All right. Next, we have the Giants in Chicago at the Bears. Chicago is favored by 3.5. Okay. Chicago has won 5 of their last 6 games.
They're not fucking real, though.
And Chicago covered last week against Cincy, who appears to be a better team than New York. So I will take the Bears laying the 3.5.
I will take the Bears as well because fuck the Giants. No other reason needed.
And I will take the Giants because fuck you guys.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. All right, what do we got next?
All right, next we have the Jags at Houston. Houston is minus 1.5. And Stroud is in concussion protocol. So.
Oh, boy. So who's playing?
Davis Mills.
Yes.
All right.
Big, thick-neck Davis Mills.
And while Stroud was out, Houston could not score a touchdown. Okay? Jags are 5-3. They're 4-0-1 in their last 6 versus the division against the spread. So I think Jags win outright, dude. So I'm taking them.
I'm taking the Jags as well. Bern, your thoughts?
That's a dick shake and triple shake right there. Jacksonville.
Love a nice dick shake and triple shake. You know I love shake and triple dicks. What do we got next, Schmigley?
Next we got the Ravens at Vikings. Ravens are favored by 4.5. I'm not sure why everybody's excited about J.J. McCarthy, or that sounded like they were. Completed completed 14 passes, and he didn't even
I
throw
say
for
one thing,
150
Liam. I
yards.
say one thing.
No,
and
I
you
know
think
it
I
wasn't
love
just
this
you.
guy.
It wasn't just you while I'm watching the game. You know what I mean? For acting like this guy, fucking me threw a pick.
Even today, like the pundits today were like, "Oh, JJ, they might have found their."
Yeah.
Did they?
No.
I'll tell you, whatever. Vikings are getting smoked. Give me the Ravens minus 4.5.
I agree. I'm with the Ravens as well. I think too. This is part of, like, we talked about this last week, that the Ravens were still favored to win the NFC North, and this is part of their trek back. Lamar's back. They have a somewhat light part of their schedule coming up. This is where they get a lot of momentum. They could break off 4 wins in a row and get right back in the chase, be right back in the hunt, finish the season on a heater, and be hot going into the playoffs. I really like the Ravens here, and I like the Ravens to win the next couple weeks. But I'm, barring any major injuries, but I'm taking Ravens. What about you, Benoit Payud Kase?
I'll take Mini at home with the points. I think you guys make a lot of good points. I think this one is a game that I definitely don't feel comfortable betting. The Ravens have shown they don't really stop anyone, and while JJ might just be okay, couple running backs, couple receivers, tight end, I think they got some weapons. If JJ could just not turn the ball over, I think they can hang around in this game. I think Baltimore ultimately wins, but I'll take the 4.5 at home.
Do you think the Vikings are going to be able to have 38 rushing attempts again this week?
They better try.
They're going to need to.
They better try.
They just got to, hey, if they play to protect the quarterback, that's their only shot. But all right, but that means that their defense has got to slow down Lamar. They're going to need a lot more time on offense. They're going to have to control the clock. Like, they're not going to have to play from behind. Like, a lot of what ifs for them to play that protect the quarterback scheme.
They were able to that defense was able to get to Goff and make him really, really, really uncomfortable.
True.
I think
okay.
They got a similar.
Good point.
They got to do something similar. They got to dial up the same game plan this week for Baltimore.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
Yep. All right, next we got Saints at Panthers. Panthers are favored by 5.5. I thought the Titans were the worst team in the league, but the Saints made a very good argument for them being the worst team. When Taysom Hill is your top rusher with 30 yards, you're fucked, okay?
Yeah.
The only game the Saints covered the spread on any of their losses was when Buffalo laid 14.5. And they still barely did it. They lost by 12. Okay?
Oof.
So give me the Panthers minus 5.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking the Panthers too. It's at home for them. Also, like, this is an NFC South matchup. It's just, this is one of those ugly matchups that you're just like, oy vey. This is like the Jags and Raiders last week. I don't really want to watch it, but, it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm taking the Panthers. Bern, your thoughts. Are you going to zag when you should have zigged?
I'm gonna zag. Panthers are hot right now. Let's see if they're a real team. Let's see if they can come home and take care of business against, like, that's what real teams do.
They're
they beat
rallying off
teams,
a big win.
Coming off a
big win.
But that win doesn't mean jack shit if you go home and then lose to the Saints.
Let's
see if they can get it done. I'll take the Panthers.
Okay. Love it. Want more of it. Okay.
All right. Next, we got Buffalo at Miami. Buffalo is minus 9.5. Okay. Well, we did see Miami was back to their old selves. They kind of came back, but they had a nice little break because they played on Thursday. You know what I mean? So, and Buffalo is only 2-4 against the spread their last 6 games. And 9.5 is kind of a lot. So I'm actually going to take the shitty Dolphins plus 9.5.
9.5's a lot, dude. I don't know. I mean, they when they won, they played in a dome against the Falcons. And that's when Tua had his big game. But last week, they went back to being dog shit against a good, tough team with the Ravens. I think you're going to face another good, tough team at home, and it's going to be the Bills coming off a monster win against the Chiefs. I don't see Miami doing this. I see the pain train continuing to roll for McDaniels and crew. I really like Buffalo here, and shout out Bobby Boucher and Vicky Valancourt.
I mean, these guys played week 3 on Thursday night. The Bills were at home laying 12.5 and only won 31-21. The Dolphins were able to keep it close week 3. Now, that week 3 team looked a lot different than this current Miami
Tyreek
team
Hill
looks.
was playing.
Tyreek Hill was playing and played well. I really, this is tough. I really like Buffalo as a squad. 9.5 on the road is tough. They keep losing defensive players. No, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll Buffalo. I'm gonna roll Buffalo. Liam, I think you make a good point. This is probably the toughest pick I've had to do all week, but I'll take Buffalo laying the big number in South Florida.
All right, what do we got next?
All right, we got the Browns at the Jets. Both teams coming off of a bye. Jets are favored by 1.5. Okay, and the Jets before the bye got their first. Jets are favored by 1.5.
So they're minus 1.5.
Yes.
What a country! What a country!
Yeah.
What a world we live in.
Like I said, they're both coming off a bye. Jets just had their first win before that. I think this is gonna. Are we talking about a Jets winning streak? I think so. Jets have the edge here because they have the third most rush yards per game, and that's about all I could find positive on either of these teams. So give me the Jets minus 1.5.
Man, I'm gonna go with the Browns. I just don't see it. I mean, the Browns aren't anything special either, but I don't know. This is a trap game written all over it. Whatever it is, you're losing no matter what you do. Bern, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, give me Cleveland. I just think the Jets you're right, they can rush the ball, but they're so one-dimensional and they can't throw it at all. Cleveland's got a good D. I gotta feel like they're gonna, they've had a week to prepare for this game. They're playing at the Meadowlands, so no one runs well there with that disgusting turf. Give me Cleveland, but I will hold my nose and take the Browns on this.
Yeah, one thing I know about you, Bern, you love Brown D. So, okay, let's keep it moving. What do we got next?
Next, we got probably the game of the week.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We got Patriots at the Bucks. Bucks are favored by 2.5. You got 2 MVP candidates. I'm just gonna say the Patriots were just in a close one, and the Bucks are coming off of a bye. So give me the Bucks minus 2.5.
Man, I mean, dude, I'll tell you. One, it's in Tampa, so they get a nice warm weather game. But I don't know. I think too. I love Baker rising to the occasion. I do. He does. He's done it against us too many fucking times. I think Baker comes out guns blazing. I think the Patriots play smart ball, but I think Baker comes out and fucking puts up a big number. He wants this. He wants to win. He wants to show everyone he's for real. I'm taking the Bucks as well.
Yeah, Dick shake and triple shake. Bucky Irvin back. Bucky Irvin back this week, coming off a bye. Now we know it's the 2.5 scary because we know that every game the Bucks play is a close game. They are battle tested. They only play close games, but less than a field goal at home. I'll take Tampa Bay.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
All right. Next, we're starting the 4:00 games here. We got Cardinals at Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by a touchdown. Okay. The Cardinals have lost their last 5 games, but those games were close, a lot of them. It's a division game. 7 points is a lot. Seattle does look good. I know. I know you guys, they definitely have weapons and everything, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling the turnovers and everything. And, this I feel like it has upset written all over it too. It's a division game. Give me the Cardinals plus the 7.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I think 7's too big of a number the way Jacoby Brissett's been playing. And I love that they're starting him over fucking, whatchamacallit, what's his name? Kyler Murray. I love that. So give me Jacoby to cover the 7, and I think we're going to be fucking good. I'm taking Cardinals all day. Benoit Payud, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, we're shaking again. Cardinals still are up 27-17 over the Cowboys with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Their defense seems to be shoring up a little bit. Jacoby, like Liam said, Seattle turns the ball over a lot. Brissett does not. So 7
Love it.
points is a lot in that situation. I got to
A
go.
lot.
I love Seattle. I think they're the cream of that division, but I think that's
Yeah.
too many points. I'm going Arizona.
Nice. What do we got next?
All right, next we got the LA Rams at the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, Cali battle.
The Rams are favored by 3.5 on the road, and Rams are 9-2 against the spread the last 11 games, and 4-1 against the spread the last 5 games in San Francisco. And San Francisco doesn't play very good. They're 1-4 against the spread last 5 games against anyone. Anyway, San Francisco is almost last in the league in sacks, and if there's one guy you do not want to let get comfortable, it's Stafford. So give me the Rams minus 3.5.
Man, this is too much. I agree. I don't think the Niners are real. They're getting away winning games, but I don't think they're real. I think the Rams are a real team. They play fucking tough ball, and agreed. You got to get to Stafford, otherwise you have no hope. I'm taking the Rams as well. Burn.
Same guys. I can't. I'm looking for a place to zag, but this is not my place to zag here. I agree. I don't know how San Francisco's doing it. You watch them play; they look like a decent team, but they don't look like world beaters by any stretch of the imagination. And I don't think the Rams are afraid of going in there. Even when the Rams sucked and the Niners were good, the Rams used to go in there and beat them all the time. So yeah, I'm taking the Rams as well.
Perfect. What's next?
Okay. Next, we got the Lions at Commanders. Lions are favored by 7.5. Jaden Daniels is out, and Washington is stuck with Mariota. I say fucking forget about it. With Mariota, 7.5 ain't enough. Lions are going to smoke them. Give me them minus the 7.5.
Even if Jaden Daniels was still in, this is the revenge game from last year's divisional round in the NFC playoffs. This is a big game for the Lions. This is a circle it on the schedule game. Campbell's going to have them revved and ready to go. Even if the commode still had Jaden Daniels, I'd still take the Lions, but Lions all the way with this one. Especially, no Jaden Daniels on the commodes. Forget it.
Game over.
Game over.
Yep.
Yeah, if you don't think Dan Campbell... Yeah, no, I'm not saying. If you don't think Dan Campbell's had this one circled on the schedule all year after that playoff bounce last year.
Baby.
Listen, even with, let's say Jaden Daniels is playing, this is probably a 4.5 point spread, 5.5 point spread, Lions all the way. So we will have no separation at the 4 o'clock, guys. We all like Arizona. We all like Detroit. We all like the Rams.
Hey, great minds.
Okay, I got a feeling,
nice dick shake and triple shake.
I got a feeling we're going to have a separation here. I think that's the Sunday night game, isn't it?
Yeah, Steelers at Chargers.
Steelers at Chargers is the Sunday night game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so got Steelers at Chargers is -3. Okay, Chargers are favored by 3. LA struggled for a little bit there with the Titans, which is crazy. And you know what Pittsburgh does? They get teams to, fumble and throw picks. So they're second in the league in turnovers. That defense is Steelers. So I am going to zag on the Steelers for the second week in a row. I'm going to take Steelers +3.
I'm with you. I'm going with the Steelers as well. One, it's in Cali. I think whatchamacallit is going. I think that Rodgers is going to play well in California. And I don't know. I agree. I don't think the Chargers are real, and I think the Steelers are just going to be too tough mentally and physically for them. But the Chargers are favored by 3?
Yes.
So, yeah, forget it. It's Steelers to win outright, if you ask me.
I'm zagging here. I'm taking the Chargers at home. This game has push written all over it. This game has 27-24 Chargers written all over it. This is a push. No one's getting a win on this one. I'll take the Chargers.
That's definitely possible. And you know what the Monday night game is?
Game of the week, baby.
At Packers. Okay, so you got the Philadelphia Eagles against the Packers. Packers are favored by 2.5. Dude,
what?
Yes. That's it's
I was
fucking
surprised.
Absurd.
It's disrespectful, is what
Absurd.
it is. It is absurd.
When I
Fucking
guessed this line, I guessed Philly -2.5.
yeah.
I thought Philly was going to be a
Unbelievable.
2.5 point favorite on the road.
So I'm gonna get Eagles with points against the Packers. I'll fucking take it all day. The
All
Eagles
day.
are 10-4 against the spread for their last 14 games.
And coming off a
4-1
bye.
against this 4-1 against the spread last 5 versus Green Bay. 4-1 straight up versus Green Bay last 5. 8-2 against the spread the last 10 on the road. 9-0 versus NFC North opponents the last 9. 9-0 versus the last 9 games played in November. This is when the Birds fucking cook, dude. They guarantee they win this game.
Yep. And they're fucking coming off a bye. If you look at Sirianni's record off the bye, he's got the Andy Reid fucking juice off the bye. You kidding me? He loves off the bye. He gets him going off the bye. Coming off the bye, nuts on chins, Birds all day. Benoit, zag all you want, you fucking chode.
Go Pack, go! If only to make this interesting. Like I said, when I guessed the line on this, I thought the Eagles be favored by 2.5. But let's make it interesting. I'm not going to sit there and root for the Eagles. Let's be honest. I would love to be on this podcast next week talking to you guys while the Pack are throwing the ball all over the yard in the frozen tundra. Green Packers.